Welcome to Ecosystems in Peril, the ripple effects of climate change. In this video, we will explore the alarming consequences of climate change on our planet's ecosystems, beginning with the loss of biodiversity and the degradation of vital habitats like coral reefs. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover how these environmental shifts disrupt food chains, alter essential ecosystem services, and threaten forest and wetland resilience. Finally, we'll examine the profound impacts these changes have on human communities, highlighting the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. Join us as we reveal the urgent need for action to protect our precious ecosystems. 1. Loss of biodiversity. Climate change is a formidable force that threatens the rich tapestry of life on Earth, known as biodiversity. This intricate web of life is at risk as many species struggle to adapt to the rapid environmental changes brought about by climate change. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, estimates that around 1 million species are at risk of extinction due to shifting climate conditions, habitat loss, and altered ecosystems. The pace of change is simply too fast for many species to cope, leading to a significant loss of biodiversity. This loss not only affects the species themselves but also disrupts the ecosystems they inhabit. The extinction of even a single species can have a domino effect, impacting other species and the entire ecosystem. In a world where every organism plays a role, the loss of biodiversity is akin to removing a crucial piece from a complex puzzle, destabilizing the entire structure. 2. Coral reef degradation. Coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, are facing an unprecedented crisis due to climate change. Rising ocean temperatures and acidification are causing coral bleaching, a phenomenon where corals lose their vibrant colors and become weak. This weakening disrupts marine ecosystems that rely on coral reefs for survival. Coral reefs support approximately 25% of all marine species, providing habitat and food for a diverse array of organisms. As these reefs decline, the ripple effects are felt throughout the marine food web. Fish populations decrease, and the loss of habitat affects countless marine organisms. Without the vibrant coral ecosystems, the oceans would lose much of their biodiversity, leading to significant ecological and economic consequences. The degradation of coral reefs is not just a loss for the oceans but a loss for humanity, as these ecosystems are vital for coastal protection, fisheries, and tourism. 3. Disruption of food chains. Climate change is like a powerful storm that disrupts the delicate balance of ecosystems, causing significant imbalances in food chains. As temperatures shift, so do the distribution and abundance of species, leading to a cascade of effects. For example, fish populations may migrate to cooler waters, leaving their predators without a reliable food source. This migration affects not only the predator-prey relationships but also the local fishing economies that rely on these species. The disruption of food chains can lead to a reduction in biodiversity and the collapse of ecosystems. The intricate dance of life in these ecosystems is thrown into disarray, impacting everything from the smallest plankton to the largest marine mammals. The effects of these disruptions are far-reaching, with consequences for both natural ecosystems and human communities that depend on them for food and livelihoods. 4. Altered ecosystem services. Ecosystems provide vital services that are essential for human survival, such as pollination, water purification, and carbon sequestration. However, climate change is disrupting these services, threatening food security and clean water supply. Changes in species composition can lead to reduced efficiency in these services, impacting agricultural productivity and water quality. For instance, the decline of pollinators such as bees can lead to decreased crop yields, affecting food availability and prices. Similarly, changes in water purification processes can lead to contaminated water sources, posing health risks to communities. The disruption of ecosystem services is a silent crisis, as it often goes unnoticed until the consequences become severe. The loss of these services underscores the interconnectedness of ecosystems and human well-being, highlighting the urgent need for conservation and sustainable practices. 5. Forest ecosystem vulnerability. Forests, the lungs of our planet, are particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Increased temperatures and changing precipitation patterns can lead to forest die-offs, increased pest outbreaks, and higher wildfire risks. These factors contribute to the degradation of forest ecosystems, which play a crucial role in carbon storage. The loss of forests exacerbates climate change by releasing stored carbon back into the atmosphere, creating a feedback loop that accelerates global warming. Forests are not only vital for carbon storage but also for providing habitat for countless species, maintaining biodiversity, and supporting human livelihoods. The vulnerability of forest ecosystems highlights the need for urgent action to protect and restore these critical habitats, ensuring their continued contribution to the health of our planet. 6. Wetland loss and changes. Wetlands, often overlooked, are highly sensitive to climate change and are facing significant threats from rising sea levels and altered precipitation patterns. These changes lead to habitat loss and degradation, impacting the vital services that wetlands provide. Wetlands are essential for flood control, water filtration, and providing habitat for wildlife. Their loss can lead to increased flooding, reduced water quality, and the disappearance of unique plant and animal species. The degradation of wetlands is a silent crisis, as their importance is often underestimated. However, the loss of these ecosystems has far-reaching consequences for both nature and human communities, emphasizing the need for their protection and restoration. 7. Impact on human communities. The ripple effects of climate change on ecosystems extend beyond the natural world, directly impacting human communities. Those reliant on natural resources for their livelihoods, such as fishing, agriculture, and forestry, are particularly vulnerable. As ecosystems decline, so do the resources these communities depend on, leading to economic hardships and social challenges. The loss of biodiversity, disruption of food chains, and degradation of ecosystem services all contribute to a decline in natural resources. This decline affects not only the availability of resources but also the cultural and social fabric of communities. The impact on human communities highlights the interconnectedness of nature and society, underscoring the importance of addressing climate change to ensure a sustainable future for all.